TLC, what about your friends? Out of the many things that I hear people raise objections about in terms of the indictment of Donald Trump, and let's be clear, Donald Trump is going to be indicted a few more times. He doesn't seem to be the kind of man that you can stop. He didn't stop after his first impeachment. He went on and he led an insurrection. Then he was impeached. Then he held documents. He doesn't seem to want to stop. He's not going to stop. But one of the things that is interesting to me is the people who are calling it political. Now, the argument isn't, well, obviously it is political. Obviously, if somebody from a different party does something, it has the appearance of political. But Alvin Bragg, the district attorney of New York, since he's been district attorney, has made 30 such charges against other people. So other people he believed doing the same. This wasn't something he made up just for Donald Trump. It's 30 in his very short tenure. This has been something he has charged a lot, at least 30 other times. So Donald Trump is one of the people that he felt was so egregious, he indicted them. He didn't make a special dispensation for him. This is the part of practice of what they do in New York. But it's interesting that Donald Trump is a man who falsely accused the Central Park Five. As a matter of fact, he still holds the notion that they were really guilty and got away with it, right? He never apologized for it. He is the man who falsely said that Barack Obama wasn't born here and that he had proof. Remember, he sent the team to Hawaii and he's going to release. As a matter of fact, that led to his entree into national politics. That was Regis' skid so he could become president. Lying on Barack Obama, saying he wasn't born here. He is the man who said falsely that COVID was a hoax. Remember that? COVID was a hoax. He is the man who said that he won the election by more than any other president in history. He's also the man who said there were 4 or 5 million illegal immigrants that came over and they voted. Remember him doing all that? He was the man who falsely said Mexico would pay for the wall and that he was making them pay for the wall. He was the man who said that the Democrats stole the election. He was the man falsely. He was also the man who falsely said that it was Black Lives Matter and Antifa that were responsible for the insurrection. Remember that? He also, when he got caught with documents, he said that it was the feds, the FBI, that planted those documents in his house. You remember all that? So a man who's falsely accused so many people, who's lied all the time, that's the word you're taking? Donald Trump has proven that his word, you know how you can tell, like when they say you can tell he's lying because his lips are moving. What you want is a special dispensation for a job a man used to have. He is not the president of the United States of America. And all these people, well, what if some small prosecutor wants to sue Joe Biden or indict Joe Biden for not taking care of the border? First off, you'd have to establish that started under him. Our borders have been porous since Reagan. And how would a small-time prosecutor prosecute someone when you don't own the border? The United States does. It's not Texas's border or Arizona's border or California's border. That border belongs to the United States of America. Donald Trump was a resident of New York that regularly, this DA has been in court with him myriads of times. So a place that he lived, he ran roughshod over, finally they came to deal with him. Now, it is unfortunate that this happened. If you're going to make an argument, tell me he didn't do it. Tell me he's innocent. You don't ever make that argument. Would you say that is this political? Two things can exist. It can be both political and your ass can be guilty of it. It can be both politically driven, and you can be guilty. Donald Trump doesn't seem to be the man that will just stop. You have to stop him. He didn't stop his first impeachment. He didn't stop his second. He didn't stop when he got voted out of office, and he didn't stop with classified documents. He will not stop. You have to stop him. So the next time you are making an objection about what is happening to Donald Trump, at least say you think he didn't do it. You think he's innocent. But you can't say that because you know it isn't true. You know it's consistent with the man and his character. Next time, muster up the courage and say, I believe in Donald Trump and I believe he's telling us the truth. You couldn't do that with a straight face. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.